Okay, so Xueping, today I'm going to share with you about how disability work, okay, and how to create a perpetual income in the event of disability. Okay, basically the definition of disability is like, for example, when we are not able to work, not able to earn the income, but we will need a replacement income from somewhere else, ma. Okay, most people face this problem is that they only have maybe say 100,000 of disability coverage, and when the disability strike and they are not able to work, how long do you think 100,000 will last?
3 years.
3 years or maybe maximum 5 years if you spend 20,000 a year. So that is not very long. Imagine someone who is, let's say, 40 years old and they are disabled, they are able to work until 65 years old. So it means that 25 years of their income will be gone. Okay, so for a person's typical economic value of their life, it will look something like this. Okay, so imagine a person's life will be divided into 3 stages. Okay, and it looks like this. Okay, the first stage is when we are a child or when we are a student. Correct? So during this period of time, we are not making any money. So technically speaking, we don't have much economic potential lah. We are not making any income. Okay, but after this, we start to come out to work, right? Okay, so this will be our working life, our working career. Okay, so for a typical person come out to work, maybe they will get married. Okay, maybe they will buy a house or they will buy a house. They have kids, for example. Okay, maybe the kids go to university. Okay, university. Maybe somewhere in between they buy a car. Okay, and then after the kids finish school, okay, you start to see that actually the insurance needs start to drop. Okay, let's say when kids are independent. Okay, and when their mortgage is cleared, then you will start to see the insurance needs will start to drop. Make sense? Okay, and over here will be a person's retirement phase of their life. Okay, so when we are working, actually what we are doing is that we are saving money. Okay, we are saving money towards our retirement fund. Make sense? Okay, so this retirement fund, for example, your CPF lah, is one of your retirement fund. When can you start withdrawing on your CPF?
If enough, it should be 55, right?
65.
65.
That's the good news and the bad news.
Okay.
65 is very long. Okay, but that's where you can start withdrawing your CPF. Okay, and of course on top of CPF, right, you will have your own personal savings, your own insurance saving policies and other plans like this, right? So all this will contribute towards your retirement fund to take care of your retirement expenses. Make sense? Okay. However, if let's say somewhere along the way, let's say maybe at 40, okay, and a disability strike. A disability may be caused, like, for example, a stroke. Okay, happens here. What do you think happens to all the income from 40 years old to 65 years old?
There's no income, I cannot work.
Exactly. Okay, there's no income. So what happens is that all this money will be lost. Make sense? And how much do you think all this money are worth?
Wow. Countless 40 to age 65 is a
Countless,
long way.
right? 25 years, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's bring our calculator. For example, if a person who is making 4,000 a month, okay, 1 year making 48,000, 25 years, that will be at least 1.2 million already. So you're talking about 1.2 million that should have gone to your retirement fund, but all this money are gone. Okay, now do you think it's a worrying concern? Very worrying, right? That all this money could potentially be gone just because of something that's unexpected, like a stroke.
True.
Or an accident, or sometimes an illness. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to ensure that our customers have enough contingency fund to take care of such eventuality. Okay, if it happens. If it doesn't happen, then good. Why? Because they are able to work and save for retirement. But if it happens and cut short their working career, we want to make sure that we got a backup plan. Okay, and I have a way to create income, okay, that will continuously provide you with money all the way until the point of retirement, and even beyond that, even into your retirement, even for your next generation. Okay, this is what we call a perpetual disability income. Okay, the way to do it is very simple. For example, imagine, let's say if I got 1.2 million cash, okay, if I were to spend this 1.2 million, eventually this money will also be finished. Make sense? Depend on how much I spend. Okay, but if I take this 1.2 million now and I were to buy a condo, can buy, right? 1.2 million.
Yeah.
Can. Okay, and if this condo can generate me a rental of, let's say, 4,000 per month, okay, 1 year it will generate me 48,000.
Okay.
Okay, so if let's say if you have this 4,000 a month income coming in without you working, okay, you just have to make sure this condo is owned by you. Okay, do you think you ever need to worry about money
No.
for the rest of your life?
No.
Enough to spend?
Yeah.
Can, right? Okay, sounds good, right? You want to create something like this?
Not bad.
Not bad. Okay. Now we are talking. Okay. Okay. So in order to create something like this, a perpetual income, to make sure that you have this income throughout your whole life, okay, even if a disability strike, you still got 4,000 a month. Okay, but you need to have 1.2 million. So how? Do you have this 1.2 million now?
No.
No,
Of
right?
course no.
I also don't have. Yeah. Okay. So in order to create this 1.2 million, we need something called insurance. Okay. Imagine over here, if you have something called a term insurance, and our product is called Term Vantage. Okay. To create 1.2 million, and the cost, you'll be surprised, for something like this, it costs less than 1%. To create 1.2 million, you only need 1% or less, okay, to pay as a premium. So if I had to say you pay 1%, you get remaining 99%, does it sound fair? In fact, it sounds better than fair. It sounds fantastic. Or you pay 1%, you get 99%.
Yeah.
1% means what? Less than 1,200 a year, per year. Okay, so by having this coverage, let's say maybe you cover until 70. In the event that a stroke happens, okay, 1.2 million will go straight to you, so that you can use this money to buy a condo, so that you can rent it out and make 48,000 a year for the rest of your life. Okay, this 48,000 is on top of any capital appreciation that the condo may experience. That means, let's say maybe you buy the condo now at 1.2 million. 20 years later, it becomes 2 million.
Yeah.
The extra 1 million you keep. Extra. We are just focused on the 48,000 income per year. Okay, so if let's say there's a strategy like this, would you be interested?
Not bad.
Not bad, right? Okay, now we are talking. So yeah, so that's the end of the disability income presentation. Thank you.